Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's Josephine Mbutu. This is my channel. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I welcome you all with all my heart, love, hugs, and everything. I really appreciate you guys. Again, I have to say thank you for those who have been subscribing, liking, commenting. Guys, may the Lord bless you. I really appreciate you so much. Guys, you must not worry about. I opened these things because me and something tight, we don't get along, and I cannot be in public without a bra. Never. I'm from the hospital now. I just came from the hospital now, and I'm disappointed. To be honest, I'm totally disappointed. I'm totally disappointed on our government. I don't know whether I would say it, our government. You know, these things of, I don't know whether, I don't even know where to start. I went to the hospital today as per request of my hospital visit, and I was told I was supposed to go back today, which is the 20th of June. Yeah, everything went well, and still, you know, it's really complicated. Sorry, guys. I'm used of knowing my days, like as a woman. I'm used of knowing my due and all that. And since, like in my life with my first pregnancy, I didn't experience anything whereby I'll be confused, like when will I give birth? Like, because I remember when I fell pregnant with my firstborn, I was told exactly like we are going to give birth on the 10th of September, which was in 2009. I was told that by my sister. Then she know how to calculate. I didn't know how to calculate because that time she was doing nursing. She was far from me. She was in Windhoek, but when I told her, I remember that time she was doing nursing, and she came for the holiday, so she's the one even who tested me, and I told her everything because, you know, it was new, and once you had the unprotected sex, obviously you know that something will happen, either something will happen or, you know, just something like that. I didn't know anything, so she tested me and she told me, okay, you are going to give birth on the, I told her everything, like I did this, when, and she was so open to me. That's the lovely part which I don't even forget in my life, which was just only me and her knowing that I'm pregnant, which was maybe 2 weeks. I was 2 weeks pregnant, if I'm not mistaken. And by that time I knew already that I would give birth on the 10th of September. Yes, the 10th of September 2009. Okay, come to junior, still is the same. Even though in marriage is different, it's not like when you are single, where you are scared and everything. In marriage, it's totally different. You make love with your husband, and whatever comes, it's not a problem. And by that time, still we were like struggling to have a baby because I had a miscarriage before that, and we were really wanted to have a child because that time we didn't have a child together. And imagine, we got married, I had a miscarriage, then we were trying like to have a child. It's something which we really wanted, and we were so happy. I knew my days, and still I was told like, okay, you are going to give birth on the 20th of October, and I happened to give birth on the 21st of October due to emergency. Like when the day that I was booked, there were a lot of emergency. And I was just fine. I didn't have any construction there. And they were like, okay, since that you are okay, you at least, I was just asked like, can you please help those people who are in emergency so that they will come first before you. Then I have to go to 21st of October. Okay, at this time, guys, you know, every time whenever I'm going to the doctor, I'll just be told anytime. It can just happen anytime soon, just be ready. And I'm like, anytime soon. You know, when you'll be told anytime soon, from today, anything can happen. So now, I wanted to apply for my social security, for my maternity leave. Guys, that's where the main problem is. I don't have a fixed day. I don't have a fixed month. And I'm right now, to be honest, I'm tired. The weight that I feel, I'm always feeling heavier. Like walking for me is something else. I'm just always walking slow by slow. And still I have a fear because, you don't know. This is new to me. A pregnancy itself is not new to me, but having two babies to me is new. And these things of where you'll be told like, no, you, even them, they don't know, but they will tell you they don't know exactly the date, but they know, or they experience a lot of babies, like, or they experience people who give birth to twins, how how they are, and all those, how babies used to come. And the only thing which really pushing me to that strong, or like to focus, which really makes me not want to give birth now, is that, to be honest, I don't want small babies. I want my babies to come strong, healthy, and at least big. The sort of spending time in the hospital, it's not easy. That's the only fear that I have. But God knows everything, and it's not something which I started. God started this before me. God knew that I will be pregnant with twins. God still knows how I'll handle this. Okay, everything happened nicely. Then I went now to, okay, the visit, the hospital visit happened. They were really good. To be honest, my team, which I'm having, they are really good. Then I went to the doctor who have to go write my maternity leave, my form for maternity, which is this one. So I completed already. Even my company, they completed already. So when I went there to tell the doctor, like, to put the date, still the doctor is saying, my sister. Okay, but I'm happy because their date that she put, and she said the date that she put, it's on that month. From the beginning of that month, I have to be at least home. I have to be on maternity leave already, which is okay. And I don't have a problem with that. And I'm just thinking, like, at least we are in June. July must be the last month for me to work, because even when I'm just thinking of the whole July, working the whole July, it's very tough. So I'm happy with that. So now the problem was the doctor signed, put the date already. So this on the form itself, guys, on the form itself. On the form itself, here, down here, there's a stamp, hospital. It's just a written hospital stamp. Guess what? The hospital stamp, for you to take your form to Social Security, for you to have access to your money, or for you to be able to be paid, once you are in your leave, you have to pay 183 point, they said point 30 something, if I'm not mistaken. And I was shocked. I remember when we were sitting on the other side of where we went to the hospital visit, there's a lady. That lady was like, I did a mistake in my form. Now I have to go to Social Security again to go get a form. Then I was like, okay, let me check in my envelope. I'm having another form spare, which I got. I don't really like getting one because sometimes you do a mistake. Then I got one, and it's not something that maybe I have to do a mistake again. I'm done already filling this one, so the other one I got was just spare. So now, guys, this is very funny. To go there, I was told before I even go for the stamp, I asked the doctor, doctor, I heard people are paying 100 for the stamp. Because she said, no, from here. She was really polite. From here, I'm just going to take a stamp there. When people used to get stamp, you know, when you are treated in the hospital, treated, just not medication, just coming for treatment is $15. Coming for follow-up to see a doctor, whereby you were there already, so now you have, I think, something like to revisit, for a revisit, a stamp is $10. There are times whereby there is no medication in the hospital. Obviously, you'll be told what type of medication that you are taking, then you go buy. Unless you don't have, unless it's not that serious to you, where you can wait until when that medicine is available. But what I know is that like a stamp which the hospital used to put on your card when you are coming for treatment is $15. You pay for $15. For a follow-up is $10. But this stamp, the stamp, hospital stamp, just for stamping on your form for you to take it for maternity is 183, which is almost just 200. I was shocked. I was shocked because I was not having that money. I was shocked. I think I was having up to 160, 170 there. And still I was supposed to go back home. And still it's like it was around 10 to 11 there. I didn't even had lunch since I went there morning. I have to eat lunch, which I have to take from that money. So they told me it's 108. And I'm like, a government hospital for that thing. And I'm like, a stamp like that. And as a Namibian, so I realized that I forgot my payslip. I realized that there are some things which they asked. Then I was like, okay, since they're asking these things, let me just go back to work. Then I'll look for the number for Social Security to ask them what will I attach on my leave. Then I called them because now these people, they said in the hospital, they said it's Social Security who are requesting all that. I think the payment which is done in the hospital is because of Social Security, or seems like they something have to do with Social Security. And I'm like, okay. Now when I call Social Security, I call Social Security to ask about the what I have to attach to my form, for my maternity form. They just said no, it's just a bank confirmation and your payslip. All right. So now I was like, what about? I asked. It just came in my mind like, okay, say it's just a good man that I found, like the one that when I called, the one who was just really a good person. Good person. He really answered me nice, like, no, come. He said, and he even, I don't know, my things are just delayed. He said I cannot submit my maternity leave now. They used to submit 10 days before your delivery, and for me, I'm still far with the 10 days. And I was like, okay, what if I give birth before? Like, let me say, since now the day that I was given is when, and I'm still far. Then they said, no, if you give birth before the date, it's not up to me. I will not give any declaration, because I heard you have to put on declaration. They said no, not with the declaration. So I had just to take the birth certificate and everything. Then the next day the payment will be done. Okay. Then I asked them, like, what about this money which you guys are requesting at the hospital for the stamp? 100 for, because first I was told it's 250. I was shocked. 250 for a stamp. Now when I asked him, he said no, it's too much. It's something new. He doesn't know anything like that. And I was like, to be honest, this is something else. Even him, he's shocked. And I'm like, so it's like, I don't know how they take it, but You know, the money that people get for social security is the money that they usually get for their salary. Like, if you get 1,500 per month, that's the same money that you are going to get. And when you are in maternity, it does not mean that you are stopped to responsibility. You cannot do things. You cannot. People having houses. We have rent. We have food. We have kids that we have pride with. And if you are now pressured, you are now putting that problems of people paying this money because they are going to be paid. These people, they have been paid already. They've been paid already. To be honest, I'm disappointed. Now I got a stamp for the doctor, plus the stamp which I pay for it. They said, okay, it's not 250, it's 183 point. Okay, I paid already. So now the problem is that I cannot submit my. And obviously, when I'm going to submit, mind you, when I'm going to submit my maternity, still I have to pay. Because who take a stamp of today? We are in what? We are in June. A stamp of June, it will not work. In July or in August, it will not work. Or in September, it will not work. So still, I'll look for 200, which I'm going to use to pay again for guys, just for a stamp. I'm not passing the border, like maybe I don't have. It's not passing with a car. I used to see like at the border when there's that you pay going with a car. This is just a stamp on a paper. Guys, our government is really doing us wrong here, and I don't know even where to complain. I don't even. To be honest, I was just disappointed. If the doctors, even the doctor herself, she was like, "What? How on earth?" And it's too much. To be honest, if they could say $30, I could understand it. Because 183 point just for a stamp in a government hospital. No. Guys, I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed. And I don't know how it will work. Let me hope. And the man that we spoke with, he said they are going to have a meeting on the 20-something. Let me hope. He said he is really willing to go ask about that because it's too much. And it's too much. It's too much. 108 something just for a stamp. No. Guys, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I could not believe. And it's just new. Okay, there might be new procedures, but and these people, they're just everything that they are changing. Just expensive. And they don't know that coming to us, salaries are not increasing. Our salaries are not increasing. But everything, and even I heard even now, like the bus at the border there, when our border between Namibia and Angola, people are no more using what a paper that we use for passing when you are going in, just a passport. And I'm like, these people, they are just shifting things. Just a passport. And a passport, you know how much is a passport? It's 400 something. Guys, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed, and I don't know how things will be. But we're just hoping for the best. We'll see. Thank you very much, guys. Please, for those, I'm having the second problem is for my subscribers. Guys, why can't you subscribe, Habo? Why can't you subscribe? Please subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Please, we need to grow this channel before these babies came out. We really need to. We really need to. And I'm very much happy that very soon I'll be on leave, and I have to do it because we are tired. Sometimes I can even be here at work, hungry. Arriving at work, obviously I have something to eat, but believe me, that's something I can eat it, and it will look like it didn't go in my stomach. I don't know whether these people they take, or just my system which share with them. Because if it's my system is wrong to me. Serious. My system doesn't see me, just see these babies. Because how can you give everything and leaving empty in the main, like in the safe, giving money, sharing everything, and you just leave nothing in the main? No. Okay, this is my new hairstyle from my niece yesterday. She just made this after a week, but I love it. Thank you very much, guys. I love you so much. May the Lord bless you for me. Bye.